Welcome back to Carefree TV. It's been a while, but I'm back. Look, don't expect it. Just you might as well from now on, just remember consistent uploading is not my strong point. But anyway, we're back. Transfer roundup. Decided to do this because we've actually done a bit of activity in the window. I don't think we're going to do any more. So might as well round it all up now. Also, we are playing Milton Keynes away tomorrow. So I'll do a little preview on that. Quickly, I sort of owe it to you guys. Why I haven't uploaded is the reason why I haven't uploaded pretty much is partly through laziness. Like after the Scunthorpe game, I did a fan cam for the Chelsea fans channel, so I sort of thought that's all I really need to say on it. And then the Everton game after that, that was such an I was at the match, and when I got home and I just sort of a bit like couldn't really be bothered. I was so excited by obviously Terry scoring last minute. I was I was so I went through so many emotions that game. I just got home and I was absolutely exhausted and I couldn't be bothered to make a video. Then from I think Arsenal was after that, wasn't it? I didn't do anything for Arsenal because I had exams at school, which I just took over my life. I failed all of them anyway, pretty much, but revision for that and preparation for that and stuff just left me not really in the mood to make videos, so that's why there hasn't been many updates. But now here I am back for a transfer roundup. Now we've signed two players and we've let sort of two first team players go. I'll get rid of the people we've left first. First of all, Papi Dilaboji, on loan. He played 90 seconds of football for us. It was it was ridiculous signing. No one really saw the point. I'm really jealous of the people which went up to Warsaw now, because I'd have absolutely loved that to be privileged enough to see his 70 seconds. I don't even know how long he played for us, but I'd love to have seen that live. But unfortunately, I couldn't. So yeah, Dilaboji, I think he's pretty much sort of almost like he epitomises our season, really. Just a bit random, bit sort of not really sure what's going on, and obviously now he has gone. So that's Dilaboji. Other player which left was obviously an emotional farewell to Ramirez, a player who I think he's the most un-Brazilian Brazilian. Like that's how I've always described him. He can't really control the ball. His long shots usually ended up, in the top row of the shed on Matthew Arden. He couldn't tackle as well. He would give us so many fouls, but every now and then a moment of brilliance, like of course his goal in the FA Cup final, his goal away at Barcelona, even and just moments like that was what made him such a fan's favourite. And I think the thing with Ramirez is you left the game, you left a lot of matches, like a lot of games, thinking Ramirez has just been awful today, but you never left the game thinking he didn't try. He always put his effort in, and in a season where connection between fans and players has been so sort of disjointed and so sort of delusioned, the fact that we'd get away, sell a player who actually, did feel rapport with the fans, I think is a bit of a silly idea. But 25 million is a lot of money. I will, Ramirez, if he ever comes back to Chelsea for opposition or if in some amazing turn of events we actually re-sign him, he will always be welcome back. Great servant to come over the past few years, but it's sad, but he's got to go. And it's my favourite Ramirez moment personally happened away at Hull last season. I think Ivanovic gave him a really, really simple. No, I think Hazard gave him a really, really simple, like 5 yard ball. He miscontrolled it. While most people panic or something or try and head it, he then did a bicycle kick out to the wing to, I think, Hazard or no, out to Ivanovic. That was it. So yeah, that was my favourite Ramirez moment. You can comment yours down below. I suspect his chip in Barcelona will be, very, very popular. Players coming in on loan, Alexandre Pato. Now, if we had signed this guy, I think this is what everyone said, if we had signed this guy when he was sort of 21, 22, I think everyone would have been, thrilled, because he looks so good for AC Milan, especially for a season or two. But, he had a few injuries at Milan. He actually hasn't had a long-term injury since I think about 2013, so the whole injury-prone myth is, irrelevant. But apparently he went to Corinthians and then he went on loan to Sao Paulo. I think he played all right there. I just don't think his attitude was right, and I think that's wrong. And I think one thing we've learned from this season is it isn't always about quality of player; it's about attitude of the player. And I don't know how committed Pato's going to be for the cause. I've got a feeling that he's just going to use this as an opportunity to sort of showboat himself in Europe and maybe get himself a move to another league or another team. But let's give him a chance. I'm not going to write him off just yet. I think he hasn't kicked a ball for the club. You can't say too much about him. So I hope he does well. I hope he scores a lot of goals. I hope we sign him permanently. But I'm not too sure how this is going to turn out. The next one is Maega or something. Maeza or something. I can't pronounce his name. The American guy. Never heard of him in my life. He seems young. Apparently, he's got a bit of talent, but I suppose everyone we sign has, apart from Didaboji. And I think apparently he's going to be a sure chance in the first team. So I don't know. Like for me, I don't know how to feel about this because if we, especially there's rumours that we could lose Gary Cahill because of this, and I rate Gary Cahill quite highly. I think he can be very useful in situations. So I think if if we're about to lose Cahill for this guy better be pretty decent. But I've never heard of him, never seen him play. If I've got any American subscribers and you watch the MLS, comment below, let me know how you think he'll do because I have absolutely no idea. Never seen him, never heard of him. Can't even say his name. But we'll just see what happens. We will just see what happens. He could go on to be, one of the best signings we ever had. He could be at Vitesse in the next month. You never know. You never know these things. So that's sort of our January transfer rounded up. Sort of one weird signing gone, one cult hero gone, then a loanee and an unknown in. That's pretty much what happened. Now onto the. I didn't want to save my waste my breath on a whole video about Milton Keynes. They are they're everything which is wrong with football. Chelsea fans get a lot of stick about being plastic or ruining football, Russian money and stuff like that. But we are nothing on them. They are you know. I really cannot. I really, as a football fan, I do not like this lot, and I may be slightly, biased towards this because I grew up in, I live in Wimbledon, and I used to have trials of the AFC Wimbledon youth team, but Milton Keynes are just a really scummy, disgraceful, and sort of everything which is wrong with the game at the moment. So that's my opinion on them. I do think we're going to go there and win. I'm going, yeah. So if you're going to Milton Keynes on tomorrow, let me know. I may even see you there. But yeah, what more there is to say on them. I don't want to waste time on them, so let's move on. So my score prediction from the game though will be 3-1 Chelsea, and hopefully we can see Loftus-Cheek play, and hopefully Loftus-Cheek, Traore, and Kennedy will get a game. Those three youth players, which I actually see have a future at the club. So I hope those three get some game time, get some significant game time, and make a difference. So yeah, that is that. Comment on your thoughts of the transfer window. Comment about what you think of the game against Milton Keynes. I apologize. Also before I forget, thank you lot so much for me passing 700 subscribers. It is like 700 more than I ever thought I would get, or even deserve for that matter. So you lot are amazing. Yeah, I mean, give your thoughts on that. I probably won't do a review of this game because I'll be getting back reasonably late and probably won't be bothered to make one. I will try and get some footage of our fans if I remember to record in the ground. Um, and yeah, and I don't even know. I probably won't do a Watford video either. I don't even know when my next video is. Everything's so inconsistent, but you know, keep the roof flying high and all that. And I'll see you. Yeah, I'll see you when I see you, basically. But if you do want to talk football more, you can also follow me on Twitter. My Twitter is in the description down below. Yeah, in the description. All right, see ya.